Ooh, 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 ooh.
So silly. No reason.
It was on my heart.
Oh, Lord.
'Twas the night before Christmas. And all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. What's the next line, Regina?
Don't know.
Yes, you do. In my mind. That's the first time I'm saying.
I'm trying to remember it.
That's the next line.
In my mind what, though?
That's the Temptations
I know.
version.
I know. I listen to it every year, but I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, my mind is still stuck on James Brown. Did James Brown have a Christmas album?
Yes.
Oh, don't tell me that.
He does.
Oh, snap. I'm going to go find it when I leave here today.
He has Santa Claus.
Coming straight to the ghetto. Santa Claus.
But you know what? I've never heard the rest of that album. I only know
That's what I was going to say. Did he actually have a whole album? Because I
feel
do
like
know.
it was an album.
Okay. I know that song. But
Yeah.
mine is, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Well, his voice was high in there.
He was.
Underneath the mistletoe
Michael.
last night.
He didn't see me creep
Hey.
down the stairs to take a peep. Ding something, something. I don't remember the song.
I really did see Santa kissing.
That whole Jackson 5 Christmas album is like goated.
Oh my gosh.
Because I tell you what.
Why?
They were Jehovah's Witnesses when they recorded that.
You know what? You're right.
They don't celebrate the Christmas like that.
So don't. They sure do.
Joe was in his bag. He was like, listen, the people want a Christmas album. We gonna give them a Christmas album.
Yeah, he told
The people want a
Catherine.
song.
That's right. Isn't their mom's name was Catherine?
Yes.
Yeah, he told Catherine, listen, we doing this to bring in the money. You will be all right.
See, now I gotta go watch the Jackson 5 movie.
So we gotta watch that and the James Brown movie.
I have a lot to do today.
Daggone.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, welcome back
Welcome.
to another episode of Bibles. I would do it like an old Mahalia Jackson.
Hold it. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Let him use you. Let him use you.
Bible.
Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
All right, you guys. As promised, this is our Christmas bonus episode.
Ooh, this is going to be so good, y'all.
It's Christmas.
I'm going to tell you
time.
right now, it's going to be so good. You know why? Because we already started off on shenanigans, singing Christmas carols, well, Christmas music.
What's the difference?
Christmas carols is different from Christmas music.
Yeah, what is the difference?
Honking and hon, and on.
Sing your bells, sing your bells. Sing this high. La, 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 la. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Bing,
Bing,
bong, bong, bing, bong.
It's still songs.
What I was getting at was is us as a people, how we do Christmas music.
Oh, listen. Every December 1st in my house, the LA, or as we like to call it, the La Face Christmas album must be played. Every year. And I know that came back like in 1993, 4,
Probably.
maybe 2.
Probably.
But it still holds strong, just like we were talking about, just like the Jackson 5 Christmas
Yep.
one. That one holds strong till today. Everybody, that's where the TLC Sleigh Ride Christmas that y'all hear on the radio every year, that's where it comes from, that album. Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Oh, yes.
I want
And
you
then
to-
our favorite, Silver Bells. Oh, that's a good song.
that one is good. That when they come on harmonizing, it just comes on. Hold on, I'm like,
Right away. Oh, these are jingle bells. Those are, they get straight to it.
All right. Yeah. And then that comes in all high.
They get straight to it.
I'm talking about Christmas. Well. You know it's a black group when you hear the well, yeah. And then they go right into it. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas.
He hold that Christmas.
And then what's the Brian McKnight and Boyz II Men one?
Let it snow.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
That's my jam. Let it snow.
Outside it's cold and the fire's blazing. So baby, let it snow. And he comes in the background. Let it snow.
Let it snow.
Let it snow.
Here come Brian like, oh, come over here
and decorate this tree.
Man, can't nobody do Christmas songs like we can.
Man, I'm just gonna say, why you guys put so much into it?
So much, so many runs, so many vocal modulations or whatever y'all call it. Everything. Nothing is sung the way that these writers wrote it.
Right.
Like Silent Night, like I was just saying earlier. Silent Night, Boyz II Men's Silent Night. It's a beautiful song. You find yourself so wrapped up in their own harmony that you forget there's a whole second verse, and you don't even know the words. It's like
you don't know them.
Oh, I don't know what they're saying.
No, I couldn't even help you there. Sorry. No, and that's like a. I'm trying to think of a white version. Frosty the Snowman was a very happy soul.
Okay.
With a corn pop pipe and a button nose, and his eyes are made out of coal.
Gotcha. Jackson 5. Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah,
it's
got a whole beat to it, step to it.
It was made of snow, but children know. Even on their song, Up on the Rooftop.
Okay, first of all, my mom loves that version. I don't even know how many times she played that. Up on the rooftop, reindeer falls, down comes good old Santa Claus. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the hillside, click, 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 down to the chimney with old Saint Nick. I said, who would go? And Mike was in it. Who would go? Who would go? Up on the hillside, click, 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 down to the chimney with old Saint Nick. Pitty, patty, pitty, patty, pitty, patty. Man, look, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired already. I'm tired already, but I'm gonna keep pushing. You know, my kids love. I had to put them on the Alvin Chipmunks Christmas album.
Don't play with me.
I play it every year, and it's to the point now where they be like, "Ma, will you put on the Alvin Chipmunks at Christmas time?" But we be loving that. Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for joy and time.
Y'all should see us bobbing our heads like the dog on Chipmunks.
Good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Me, I want a plane that loops. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Oh my God! So we had the album, the actual vinyl
of the Alvin and Chipmunks.
Yes,
that's dope.
And I had it on cassette tape.
Oh, nice.
So when I was in my room, I would play the cassette tape in my room, but we played the vinyl in the living room.
Oh, nice.
Man, I loved it. And then the 12 Days of Christmas for the Chipmunks.
I don't know. When they're like, going through this, girl.
And Alvin, and midway he's like, okay, I'm done. I'm tired.
He's done. He was like, I'm tired.
I'm getting tired.
He sure did. He's a Alvin. Because remember when he started messing them up? When they were like, 12 drummers, 8 lords a leaping.
He was like, 5, 9, 6, 7, 12 a swimming, 8, 8, 5 geese a leg. Now cut that out. Oh my God.
That one was bad.
That one was bad. But no, I just, it's something really, it helps with your energy this time of year, playing some good Christmas music.
I think they had to, because if anybody is like me in the world and you don't like the winter and the gloom, you need to pick me up. Otherwise, you get into like what people call seasonal depression.
And that is real. I'm not even going to take that away from you. That is very real.
It is. It is hard. Every day you wake up and it's gray outside.
Like today.
Right, like today.
Super gray outside.
It's just gray and gloomy. And cold. Damn it, I ain't going nowhere.
Right. Just might as well just stay in the house and play some good Christmas music.
Don't even ask me. I'm going to turn on my fireplace, turn on my Christmas tree lights, and play me some Chrimmas music.
Okay, so you said you start on December 1st.
Yes.
Till when? When is your stopping point for Christmas music?
For Christmas music?
Mm-hmm.
I like Christmas music, so I'm one of those people who can just play it when I'm in the mood, but... typically, I do stop by January.
Do you find yourself playing any during the summertime?
Heck yeah. I started playing some in July. I was like, ooh. Because you know who has a banging one? Tamar Braxton.
She does.
Her,
the sisters or her by herself?
No, her by herself.
Yeah.
Her one. I don't know. It's called Winter Wonderland or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. She got one song on there that don't have nothing to do with Christmas. But it's good.
What's it called?
Oh, shoot. It goes something like, I'll be alone. You won't find a better woman. Yes. And then she's like, because she'll be like, I saw, basically she's talking about her ex is out with some other chick. And she was like, but I'd rather be alone than pretty much him. So, yeah. Okay, I think it's called She Can Have You.
I know what that is.
She can have you.
I think I know what that is. All right, before we move on from Christmas songs, we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge to Mariah Carey, the Queen of Christmas.
Oh, Miss Queen of Christmas?
With that song that it seems like that is the call to the call to Christmas when that song drops.
Let me clear my throat. Because as soon as it comes on, I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Bang, 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 bang.
There's just one thing I need.
Dang, dang.
And then you're like, oh, shoot, here come Mariah.
I don't want a lot for Christmas underneath the Christmas tree. It sounds so sweet.
I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Ooh. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
And it just goes on.
So much that she has been deemed Mrs. Christmas.
Yeah.
And that song, you'll hear it everywhere. It don't care. It'll be on a black radio station, white radio station, Spanish radio station. It don't matter.
Yo soy Feliz Navidad y tú. I know that's wrong.
That is probably off.
I tried.
But speaking of Spanish, I do love Feliz Navidad. I'll be in there.
What?
And now that I got maracas, they're going to hate me at home. Because I'm being like, Feliz Navidad. Dun, 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 dun. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Felicidad. And then here goes the English.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Because, I grew up in South Florida. So I knew about all these Christmas songs that was sung in Spanish. There's one that plays in South Florida. I don't know if you know it, but it's called Mi Burrito.
Mi Burrito.
Mi Burrito estará. I don't know the whole words, but I promise you it's called Mi Burrito.
I've never heard that one.
It must be regional for Miami only, but I promise you, I'm going to send it to you when we wrap. I can't play it now, obviously.
Right.
But.
Speaking of regional, when I moved to the South in the late 90s.
Let me get... Come on.
What you gonna get for Christmas? What you gonna get them for? I said, what you gonna get us? for Christmas. What you don't get the
5 months free rent.
I was like, boy, I'll tell you one thing. We know how to
listen. Black folk, we know Christmas just as much as we know Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that.
That's true.
We do. We really do.
Oh my gosh.
You know what else?
I was gonna say, that was one that took me for a loop when I first. I was like, what? But yeah, you was in my car like, right. Get it.
Sorry. I love playing Christmas music while decorating my tree.
Yeah.
And it seems like that always like just adds another layer of Christmas joy to it.
Yeah.
I love it. And then sometimes it'll take me the whole day. Like I know we had to talk about our Christmas trees the other day.
Yes.
You want to tell the people how you did your Christmas tree?
So, okay, my husband is sick of me. I'm just going to be honest. Because I really, really like Christmas trees. I do. But I don't like real ones. I'll tell y'all that right now. I am not a fan of real Christmas trees. Because the smell is okay to me. I know a lot of people like that the smell of the pine tree. I'm like, it's okay. I'd rather smell a hydrangea or something. But, hold up. Side note, put people on game. If you like Febreze, they have a limited edition. And during Christmas time, there's one that comes out that smells kind of like Christmas tree and snow. I think it's called like Ever Forest or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
And that one's good.
Okay.
I will admit. But I don't like the pine needles and the responsibility of having to water and keep a tree alive. I don't want all of that. No, I'm good. So I get artificial ones. And I have right now 4 Christmas trees.
Wait, I don't. I'm tapping my mic, but I don't think they heard you. How many you got?
4.
Okay.
Only 3 are up right now. One is in the basement, but we haven't finished our basement, so I haven't decorated that one. But once it's finished, it's gonna be up. But we have one in the living room, one in the office, and then I have one in my bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Yeah. It makes me happy. I've been like,
and we are okay with that.
Yes. At night, I turn it on, I lay down, watch some TV.
Do you go to bed with it on?
I sure do.
That don't bother you, like the lights and stuff?
It bothers my husband, but it doesn't bother me. He'd be like, can we turn it off? I'm like, fine. If I'm asleep, turn it off. But yes, because it's so pretty to me. Hubby. When they're the lights and the decor.
Sorry, Hubs.
Yeah, he'd be all right. So, but this year in our living room, that is what I call our theme tree. Mm-hmm. So for the theme this year, I did, of course, Mickey Mouse.
Right.
So as Miss Jaye knows, because I was texting her, I was frustrated. I was like, I can't get these stupid ornaments to look like Mickey Mouse.
And it's funny because the first picture, I was like, that looked like Mickey Mouse to me. But then when she redid it, I was like, oh, I see it now.
Yeah. Because I was like, y'all know me. I tell you all the time, I be on Pinterest getting myself in trouble. But I was all up through it. And I was like, I have so many ornaments. I was like, I don't want to go and buy specifically Mickey Mouse ear-shaped ornaments. They have them, but I was like, nah, there's got to be a way, because it's just 3 circles to make a Mickey Mouse shape. A big one and 2 smaller ones. That's it. So I'm like, I got plenty of ornaments. There's got to be a way to make this happen. And so I found something on Pinterest, and I did it. And I'll try to post a picture for y'all.
Yeah, we can put it on our Instagram page. Yeah, on the gram.
On the gram.
So, I only have 1 tree. I don't have a big space like that, so I only have 1 tree. So the theme of my tree is like a wintry, white kind of glam sort of thing. Because I found... Okay, let me backtrack. I had a bigger tree, but I'm not going to name her. But somebody
name her.
Somebody tossed it because they thought it was garbage. So
it wasn't me.
It wasn't her. So I had to get another tree, and I got this one that I have currently from Michael's, and it's not that big. They lied to me. They said it was 6 foot, but this is like a 5 foot tree. Yeah. And I even propped it on a box to give it some height. But anyway, I had some of those ornaments, like the gold, like a antique looking gold, and I went and bought some clear, some silver, some sparkly, some stars, some snow fake garland. Anyway, I put it together, and I think it looks cute. And it is really, thank you. It was really one of the first trees that I was intentional about the theme.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not that good at decorating as I thought when it comes to like Christmas trees, because usually it's like ornament, light, ornament, star, skirt, you're done. But then you start looking at other trees on Pinterest, and the gram, you're like, well, I want to do that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you know,
gets me in trouble.
Man, one of my coworkers showed me her tree, and I was like, wait, how you? It's spinning, like
right,
like the doggone thing rotates. And she did inspire me.
Oh, that's
she didn't help me, but she did inspire me. I was like, well, fine, I can do that. And I went online and I went to look on TikTok too. TikTok is, clutch when needed. Okay. And some people were giving like a step by step. I'm sure because you are a G at this anyway, but they're like, start with the, what they say? The ribbon, I think, first. Or like go big to small. I forget what some people were saying. But basically, what I learned about Christmas tree decorating is to fill in those gaps. So like
that's the thing.
Those poinsettias and the picks and everything.
Filling in them gaps with the picks is what they're called. So picks of flowers and little other things, and even the ribbons.
It's
and
pine cones in there too.
No, her tree looks really pretty. I was looking; she's got angels on it. She's got like little word sayings to say like Noel, and stuff like that.
Furry ornament thing to kind of go with the whole glam thing, and
then she's got all different shapes and sizes of them. Some look like toppers, and
I really want some bigger ornaments though. Like next year, I'm gonna go. Out. Yeah.
You know who has them? Michael's. They be in like a bin or like, because again, y'all, I got completely in trouble this year.
It's fine,
but
it's okay.
They have like a 50-piece set that has regular size ornaments, and then it'll be like 10 regular size one, and then one big giant one, and then 10 smalls one again, then one big giant one.
So that brings me to my next point about Black folks in Christmas. When did you start your decorating?
When did I start? So everything for me is December 1st. So I actually started whatever that first weekend was of December. Like, because again, I got a lot of stuff. And so my husband, he has to go down in the basement and pull, like when I tell y'all it's tubs of like sizes of tubs that I could lay in.
Wow.
Of decor. So we have, remember I was telling y'all about this during our Halloween special, because remember I was saying my pumpkins and stuff had got molded and I thrown it away. But I have one whole tub dedicated to fall. 2 big tubs dedicated to Halloween. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 tubs or big ones for Christmas.
Well, and you said 4 trees, so I would assume you need all the tubs.
So yes, because again, we keep collecting stuff because we switched the theme out. Because like last year, my husband, he really, really wanted, because he don't. Every once in a while, I let him have a say in stuff. So he was just like, can we please do a snowman theme? So last year we did an actual snowman Christmas tree.
I think I saw that. You had the hat?
Yeah, the topper was the top hat.
Yeah.
And so we had a whole bunch of different top hat ornaments and stuff like that we had to put in there. But I don't just do the tree. Whatever the theme is, we try to also match it outside. Yeah. So that means we had to get a snowman wreath. Snowman swags. And I'm gonna tell y'all and I know Michael's and Hobby Lobby make a lot of money during this season.
God darn,
because them wreaths are like $150 and up. They ain't like $30, and them swags be like $80.
Yep.
So thankfully we caught them on sale because they were having like 50% off. Yeah. But the Christmas before that Christmas, they put the snowman swags on sale, so we got them for like $20.
So I'm not mad at that at all.
No.
And that's why I said for myself, because I put my tree up, I think I shoot for that same weekend you said, by December 1st. If it don't go up by the 8th, there's no point in putting it up.
Oh, dang. The 8th is so far away from Christmas Day, though. You still got time.
But I still don't have time to really enjoy it. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I know people that put their trees up Thanksgiving nights or Black Friday. Black folk in particular, and will leave that joker up until past New Year's,
Valentine's Day. Sometimes, all of that.
I don't want to do that.
Now, I remember when we talked about this during Thanksgiving special. My mom was one of those people who liked to put the Christmas tree up Thanksgiving night, but I'll be tired, So I'd be like,
I don't
Mama,
think
no,
I
I ain't
commit to
doing
that.
that. So that, or like you said, Black Friday, or that weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
She was always like, it had to be up by then. And God rest my mother's soul. And Lord knows I love my mama. But she did not have one decorating bone in her body.
I don't think any of our mamas did.
And she had, I'm going to have to find that picture.
Okay.
Because our trees were gay.
We gonna keep it all the way real in this podcast.
Yup.
Because I can attest to that as well.
Yeah.
My mother still does not have a decorating bone in her body. And she did like real Christmas trees, but she didn't like that we didn't maintain them. So she would get mad that nobody's watering the tree. And then my scary behind was like, well, we can't light it because it might catch on fire, blah, blah, blah. So, girl, I'm a weird person, I know. So we would switch to artificial, but she would hold on to Christmas decorations from like the 70s. Like she had
nostalgia.
Or ghetto, because like, she would take those and then throw in some regular balls in there and stuff, and it just would look all haphazard, like
listen,
nativity. Like, what are we doing?
Right? Like I said, my mama.
Is that a woodpecker? What is that, mama?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hit you with it. This is how my mama how we decorated. So as y'all know, I said I have an older sibling. We're only a year apart. My brother. My mama would get the tree. We didn't do real trees either. She didn't do them. So we would have an artificial tree, and it'd be looking like it was starved to death, like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. That sucker was skinny. And then, so what she would do, we would get, y'all know how right now you have plastic or glass ornaments. Mm-hmm. Not Miss Phyllis Etta. So
you said Phyllis Etta?
Yes, Phyllis Etta.
Damn, you put her whole name.
That's hey, she did. I mean, God love my mom. She would get the kind that were not yarn, but it was some type of material wrapped around it. Like it might have been as big in the 70s thing. I don't know.
Like that. God, it's a name in the craft world.
I don't know, but I just know it was she. Those are the ones she liked.
What are those things called?
I have no idea, because this is what would annoy me.
Pipe cleaners?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
It was like, you know how like if you get a loose piece of thread in your clothes, because it almost was like a thread, but it wasn't. I can't think of what it's called. But what would annoy me is because she liked them so much, if the tree branch or whatever nicked it, it would start unraveling.
Oh.
So they would be, whatever it was wrapped around was, plastic or styrofoam. So it'd be like half unwoven and falling off of the ornament. And I'd be like, why don't we just throw these away?
Nope.
And then so we'd do those. And then when the branch, because she wasn't convincing my dad for whatever reason to get a new tree. So whenever the branches would break or lose the little thingy that would hold the branch to the stem of the tree, I guess. Whoever has an old tree, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you would have to literally put trees together back then. And so there's these little things that you would slip in the hole, and then it was supposed to hang on. Y'all know how it ain't no different from Monopoly pieces. Things go missing with kids. So those little things that would slip in and hold the branch would go missing every year. Yep. So it would be screws, whatever you could find that fit that size. She'd be like, just go get that and stick it in there.
Nope.
So it would be our tree was full of all kinds of stuff. So then she always liked the Christmas angel on the top, the black one, y'all. So she would make sure she held on to that one black Christmas angel. Angel's wings started falling off over the years. And I was like, Mama, can we just get a star like regular people? But no, she had to have that. And then the piece of resistance from my mama, I don't know why, but it's these two things that she loved. Stencil and that fake snow spray.
I was going to say it. I was like, I can't wait to talk about the fake snow spray.
So after we did all of that decorating, which look, I mean, tree leaning because it's barely hanging on by a thread. Then she wanted us to toss a stencil on there. It'd be golden.
Tinsel.
Sorry, tinsel. What did I say?
Stencil.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Stencil. I'm tired. Yeah, tinsel. which is, you know, the stringy gold and silver stuff. Yeah. No. She didn't do just silver.
She did both?
We had both. I'm going to tell you, I had no decorating bone in her body. So she would make us throw it all over. Then after that, we would have to spray everything with that fake snow spray. The tree would look so bad. It was to the point I didn't want my friends to come over during Christmas because I didn't want them to see our tree.
But hold on. Pause really fast. This is what, the 80s or so,
yes.
right? Mm-hmm. I think all our trees went through this era, so you shouldn't feel bad. We did tinsel too, and I love the flock, and I'll go crazy with the
snow.
The snow. I even put on the windows. Like,
she
did all that.
Yeah, if there was something left in the can, she'd be like, "Okay, go spray a little design on your windows."
And our tree would lean too, especially if it's a real one. It would just start leaning. Like, you know how you had to screw the thing,
the bottom,
and you think you have it upright. You look up, that thing is like leaning toward the left. It's like, wait a minute. So it's not just you. It's not just Miss Phyllis. I promise you, we all had that same tree.
I promise y'all.
I bet you every black person had a tree like that.
And my dad was cheap. We ain't have no tree skirt.
I didn't know what a tree skirt was.
Right.
So you know what became our tree skirts? The doggone presents. We would line them up around the base.
Around the base, yeah.
And that's the tree skirt.
If you ain't had no presents, everybody's seen that whole base. So
the whole base
they
with
didn't
the
put
water
no tree
showing.
Skirt. Well, for you, we didn't have a fake one, so ours was just metal.
Yeah, the
metal bars, and that's it. We didn't have no tree skirt.
That's so. Listen, I'm not mad at Miss Phyllis, and don't be mad at her either, because we have come a long way as a people when it comes to decorating.
That might be why I'm such a over the top decorator,
and that's fine.
Because I'll be like, I'm gonna prove all them kids wrong. Okay, I know my childhood trees was ghetto, but I refuse to have them as an adult.
Okay, speaking of stuff that's ghetto when it comes to Christmas, do you or have you repurposed greeting cards and make them decoration too?
I have not. I have seen people do that.
Okay.
My mama, real quick. One year, you know what she did try to do? I don't know if she was trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Johnsons. I don't know what she was doing. But she did have us one year do that string of popcorn.
Oh.
She did. She had us literally take the thread and everything. And everybody, if you know me, I don't like popcorn anyways. I don't like the smell of it. I don't eat it. I don't like it unless it's caramel. But regular old popcorn, don't care for it. But she literally popped all that popcorn and had us. It was only one year she did this because I know she was fed up with us because she had us string it. I was
know
like,
who started that.
Who did? Because I was like, ain't you attractive? Probably.
That's somebody from the Midwest. That's somebody from Iowa did that stuff.
So, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen it.
I've seen it.
So
and I didn't know what the purpose
bugs and stuff?
Yeah, I'm like, how does popcorn relate to Christmas?
I have no idea. Like that is, let's just get ribbon or beads. No.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to hang on greeting cards. My mom has a fixation on greeting cards anyway, so she keeps every greeting card ever. Mm-hmm. So we would always have a box of Christmas cards that people have given us. So I would take. I'm sorry.
So how'd you string them up?
No, we didn't string them up.
Oh no!
I would line them up like on the coffee table, like or tape some on the wall, or like because we didn't have a fireplace and we didn't need one in South Florida.
Wait a minute.
So imagine a coffee table that has like family photos on it.
Okay.
And when I say family photos, it was like everybody had a photo on that doggone.
Oh yeah, that's like my grandma's
you
house.
would have Christmas card, Christmas card, Christmas card, Christmas card, Christmas card, and then I would just tape some to kind of add to like the stuff. Put some on the fridge. Yeah. It's like I'm thinking this decoration.
Oh my god.
Because of her.
No.
But people do that.
No, I've seen like people do it in their trees. I have seen people do that. I've seen people do have you seen take the cards and you only use one section of the wall.
Yeah.
Not the entire thing, but one section of the wall, and they will tape them up and it would be shaped like in a tree pattern. I've seen people do that. And I keep saying one year I'm going to do that because I don't send them. I'm not that sentimental of a person. So I don't even like when I go to birthday parties for kids, I don't even really get kids cards. I don't buy cards because I'm like the 5-year-old don't care about a card, except for it has Peppa Pig on it. That's
Right.
They can't read the card for one, and for two, they just excited about the Peppa Pig. Well, I'm not wasting.
They
Sorry,
wanna know what's in the
Hallmark,
card.
you ain't getting my $8 for no singing card and none of that, because I already got you a gift. You good. I don't really give cards. I don't, and so I get a lot of Christmas like cards, and when families do their Christmas pictures and stuff like that and turn them into cards, we get that, and I do put those on my mantle. And like your mom, I do save them. I don't throw them away. I don't know why, but they are all in a basket because I think it's cute. But I myself, I have never. I tried one year. I got by the Boys and Girls Club, and it was like they were like, purchase this box of Christmas cards. It goes towards money towards our center. That box sat in my closet for about good 15 years, and then one year I was like, okay, let me try to send it out. I wrote one card, and I was like, I ain't doing this. I ain't sending nothing.
Dang, son.
I'm just not good at that.
So I have a few empty Christmas cards, and I'll save them to. No, I don't mail them across the country now, but like I'll save it to go along with the gift. Like let's say it's like a Secret Santa type of thing.
Okay.
I'll take that card and be like, hey, remember Secret Santa, and do like that. Or
I ain't doing that.
okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. I just think this is such an American tradition of the greeting card itself.
It really is. It
Black,
really
white,
is.
whatever.
I was literally
It's
just
us.
talking to my best friend on my way here, and she was like, "Did you get my Christmas card yet?" Because she's younger than me, but she's way more traditional than me. Because she sends me cards for my birthday. She sends us cards for different holiday stuff.
That's sweet.
And it's very sweet. I love her to death. And she does it, and so now it's to the point where I'm like, oh, where's her card at? Because I know she's going to send me one. But she does. She's really good at that.
Okay. Do you and the family, do y'all take Christmas pictures
We do.
and turn those into Christmas cards?
No, that's what I said.
Okay.
We were supposed to do that this year. I did tell my husband, I think we should start it and do it. Because honestly, we don't have any formal family Christmas picture.
Yeah.
We don't have a what was it called back in back? Olin Mills.
Olin Mills?
We don't have an
Shout out
Olin
to
Mills,
Olin Mills.
style family picture. Sears portrait.
Yes.
JC Penney's.
Yum.
The only one I have was when my oldest was literally 3 months old.
And you had the picture.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas picture?
Yes, it was a
Okay.
Christmas picture. So it's like a fake Christmas tree in the background. It's me, my mom, and my oldest. That is the only Christmas one I have. So in Atlanta, they have the Atlanta Humane Center, which is for pets. And they'll do Pets with Santa pictures.
Oh, that's
because I used to
cute.
volunteer there. And I always said, because the quote unquote real Santa sometimes comes through, the one that really, really looks like Santa. And he'll come and he'll let people, so it'll be families with their pets, and they'll let them take pictures and stuff like that, a holiday setting picture. And they only charge, well, this was a long time ago. So back then they only charged like $30 or something like that.
Back then.
Yeah, back
Oh,
then.
you
Who
know
knows how much it
costs
is now? I'm pretty sure it's way more expensive, but it goes to a good cause. The money you're paying goes to help for that humane,
Right.
that nonprofit organization. But I did tell my husband I wanted to do it this year, but I blew my budget on my Mickey Mouse
Girl,
tree.
prop up a ring light, take a picture in front of one of them trees, and put that image on Shutterfly, and there you go. There goes your car.
Well, that's true.
You ain't gotta go. I mean, if you want, I understand
Yeah.
going to get something professionally done.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, but shoot,
Right.
you can take one real
Yeah,
fast.
Miss Jaye and I have a friend who just had a baby, and she wants to do a family picture with a black Santa.
Yep.
So we were looking at different places. I was like, "Girl, here he's gonna be here, here." Man, when she came back and showed us how much they was charging, I was like, "Oh yeah, we ain't doing it this year."
Speaking of Santa, I'm gonna just jump right into it.
Oh wait, before you do you guys? Does your family?
Oh
do?
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead of myself. No, we've never taken we've taken professional photos back in the day, but none were specific to Christmas.
Okay.
And
So you have Olin Mill.
yes, we got Olin Mills pictures. We did the last. We did do one. We managed to do one Christmas family photo. That was in 2000. How old was it? Like 2002, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. And since then, I've had 4 other nieces spring forth. So that's the last picture that we have as a family.
Wow.
Until I made them do it last year, Thanksgiving. Like I said, I propped up 2 ring lights. I was like, somebody gonna take this picture. Y'all wear this color, that color, and sit down and take the picture.
Oh, wow.
So we did that. But no, I've never taken like Christmas photos, and I wanted to do it so bad.
Never.
Okay.
I was just gonna say the last family pictures we did, which Miss Jaye knows this. I was complaining. Okay.
Oh my God! But they came out so cute though.
It was last year. We did a summer trip to Vegas to go see my family. And for whatever reason, my family was like, since everyone's going to be in town, let's take pictures. I mean, when I say everybody. So it was me and my whole family, my older brother and his oldest daughter and her family, because she's married with 2 kids. And then a couple of other people, like it was like my dad and all of his kids, all of his grandkids. Everyone was there. And so they were like, oh, everybody's going to be there. Let's do pictures. I was like, doggone, y'all be doing too much. I don't feel like taking pictures. And then I'm like, well, everybody need to wear a color. I was like, see. So me jokingly said, hey, why don't we do it like the Kardashians do it, unless everybody wear jeans and a white T-shirt. And that's what I said in my family group chat as a joke. And they were like, oh my God, that's a great idea. Everybody wear a white shirt. And geez, I was like, y'all, I was just joking. We literally did it. I was like, this is some foolishness. I don't do it. It was Vegas. It was June. It was hot. We was outside taking these pictures, but they did come out nice. And I am glad we did it because unfortunately 3 months later, my dad ended up passing away. Yeah. So I am glad we did it. But that's literally the last set of family pictures that we have.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to force my family this year. I put my foot down and I got my way with the family pictures that we got. But like your family said, like you said about the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's not hard. Like, so we ended up wearing denim, black, and I think beige was thrown in there somewhere.
Okay.
And white. They looked really nice.
Okay. Yeah.
But as far as pictures for the holidays go, I was about to start off here. I ain't never had a picture with a Santa Claus.
I didn't. Okay.
I ain't never had a picture of Santa Claus.
Before we jump there, I will say what my family does.
My inner child is wounded.
Oh, no. What I will say is me and my family right now, like my husband and my kids, we do the whole matching pajamas. And we will take a picture, even the dog. And we will take a picture because my husband's like, we got to get a bandana or something that matches for the dog. And we will stand in front of the tree and we will take our pictures. So we got Mickey Mouse onesies for this year.
That's cute.
I don't know what the dog wearing because he ain't got, no, he'll be all right.
You can't find some on Amazon?
I ain't looking no Amazon for no dog Mickey Mouse.
I'll find you something.
I'll find him a Mickey Mouse ears because they do have those in PetSmart and something like that. That's it. That's all he's getting from me. So we do that. But jumping into what you're saying with the Santa Claus, I think I have one. Yes, I'll have to find it because I think someone posted it on Facebook years ago. There's one picture because my dad, his job one year had bring your kids to meet Santa thing. That's obviously cute. The man didn't look. He was all skinny. He wasn't like Santa. Of course, it's 80s. And so I'm like sitting on his lap, take a picture. That's the only one I've ever done.
So we can get into the Santa part of the whole Christmas thing with Black folk. I don't have one because my family did not harp on Santa like that. Like we knew him as an imaginary being. Like it was known though
it's like the Tooth Fairy,
right? Like Jesus was the reason for the season, not Santa Claus. So we didn't spend time talking about make a list for Santa. The list that I made went to my mom and my daddy. I was like, here's what I want. But as far as pictures go, I don't have any. We managed to get one year. The girls, they were pretty young. Maggiano's, the restaurant, had like a cookies with Santa.
What?
No, for real. This is like in 2012 or something.
Let me find out, because you know I love me some Maggiano's.
Right, it was like a
Give me
brunch
some
or something,
buttercake.
but they had a Santa there, and I was like, I'm going to take a picture of Santa Claus. They're like, no, you're not. You're a grown woman. I said, I don't care.
Right.
And I'm going to drag y'all with me, because none of us being my sisters, we don't have any pictures with Santa Claus.
Santa Claus,
So
yeah.
It's 3 grown women around this man like, cheese. He was like, no more, come on.
Right.
I was like, thank you.
They are very sweet. The people are very sweet with it. But yeah, no, I haven't. And so my mom, remember I was telling you during the Halloween episode, my mom was always big on celebrating any holidays. And I think that's where I get it from. So she did do the whole Santa thing. Mm-hmm. Why? I don't know. Because remember, I tell y'all, she is a preacher's kid. But she made it known. She was the one who would write the From Santa on gifts. Even though when you get older, you're like, that is mama's handwriting. I knew, mommy, that she did it. But she still did that. And so she made us we brought up the Christmas wish list. Mm-hmm. She made us do that. She really did. So
That's
she
nice.
would bring out that gigantic Sears Christmas catalog.
Oh, the Sears catalog.
So y'all don't know. Back in the day, it was like thick, like a book.
It was like a phone book.
Like a big old, like a yellow paper. It was.
Oh my God.
So she would go and pick the Sears one up and the JCPenney one up.
Yes.
And she would bring it home. And she would say, okay, take a pen, paper and pen, go through the catalog, write down what you would want on your wish list so we can seal it up in your letter and send it to Santa.
Well, see, that's nice. See, I'm not mad at parents that do that, because it's about innocence in the children and having fun with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm not knocking my parents, and if I have kids, I probably do the same thing. Like, I just don't want them to just get stuck on this idea of this mythical being, and then you forget why we even have this handcrafted holiday.
Okay,
But I always did say, though, even though I knew Santa wasn't real, there was a small part of me that was like, well, he'll get you that one gift that they say you can't have. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, one year it was a Sega Genesis.
Sega!
So, wait, I gotta say this real fast. This is a good Christmas memory. My cousin had a Nintendo. Mm-hmm. And bless his heart, he had to share that Nintendo with all of us, all of his cousins. So we would go to his house, play Nintendo. He'd come to my house. He'd bring the Nintendo, the trackpad, the gun, Duck Hunt, all of it. He had the whole thing. So years later, when Sega came out, I was like, well, I want one, because I just want one. I think it's time for me to get my own console.
Right.
So my mom was like, you're not getting that. You know me. I was like, oh, but she's like, you have the Nintendo. In Jamaican accent, you have the Nintendo with your cousin. Like, hey, hold on. That's his Nintendo.
Right.
I can't play it every day.
She can't just volunteer up the man's Nintendo.
Right. I can't play it every day. That's at his house. But I was like, please, can I get this again? Please. This is when Sonic the Hedgehog was popular. Everything. Girl, when I tell you, it came down to Christmas Eve or the 23rd, and I'm looking at these gifts under the tree. I'm like, that's not the same box. That ain't it. They already played me. I ain't gonna get it. I was sulking. Dog, I went to bed angry that Christmas Eve. I was like, they really played me. I was good all year. I had good grades. I behaved myself. All that. I was so... Because she's laughing because she knows me, but I was really in my feelings. That morning of Christmas, when I actually got it. Before I get into that, our tradition as a family was to pray and read the scripture. So that takes like an hour before you can open any gifts.
Oh, yeah.
So my dad would read that. Girl, my dad would read from, was it Matthew or Luke, the birth of Jesus? I'd be like, can you please?
And we gonna get into that later, y'all.
Yeah. So speaking right through that, when it's finally time to open the gifts, the one box I just said, that's not it. So I kept going around. That was the box of the Sega Genesis. I pulled the paper things back. It was like thinking it's shoes or something. Mm-hmm. And I saw the label. When I tell you I bust out crying.
Oh God, you are so emotional. Good God.
Oh. Guess what? I have the Sega Genesis still. Good. And it works.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
I think my brother took all that stuff with him when we got older. But my parents, we got tell my age, but we had Atari and all that stuff. Like they didn't mind getting us the consoles and stuff. And again, my mom just really, really, really liked celebrating Christmas. And any holidays. So yeah, so she would do, like I said, she would do the whole Christmas wish list for Santa, even though we were like, we obviously know this is not going to Santa. And then, they would,
y'all knew that.
Yeah, they would wrap the gifts and shove them in the closet and all that stuff. And then Christmas morning, they would come and wake us up, or if we would wake up first and then come to the Christmas tree, and then we would have to go, get them up. Of course, you ain't allowed to touch or open any gifts until everybody was sat down and ready.
That was torture.
And so, but we didn't do the scripture and all that stuff. We didn't do that. But but they my mom and them. This is going see now I'm going to sound all spoiled. So like how you said you wanted a Sega and you cried and was all emotional. I was the one who'd be like, I ain't asked for that. Like it's a stuff. So but this is going to sound weird, but it was, remember when I told y'all I don't like dolls?
Yes.
My mama, she would literally buy me Barbie doll, like the newest ones. Like I'll never forget. She got me the McDonald's Barbie doll.
They had a McDonald's Barbie doll.
They had a McDonald's. Not only had a McDonald's, they had like a little small McDonald's like set. It almost looked like a little store. This is a long time ago. And so she got that. She got me the McDonald's Barbie and some other stuff. And I was like, I didn't ask for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that I wasn't appreciative.
Wait a minute.
But I was like,
time out. Did you say that?
I don't think I said
loud?
those words out loud.
Okay.
But it was more of, I think they could see it on my face.
I feel like that Barbie doll would have been
right upside my head. So I think my mom could see my face. She's like, what's wrong? You don't like your Barbie? And I was like, well, no, thank you. But this is going to sound weird. I really wanted a strawberry shortcake. Ooh. I wanted a strawberry shortcake, which was like a plushie, like I'll call it nowadays. But it was like,
and
stuff.
They smelled good too.
And they smelled so good.
God.
And that was the thing. Like you get to squeeze them and they would smell good. I was into that and Care Bears.
Yeah.
So I like stuffed animals. Like I said, don't buy me no Cabbage Patch Kid and things with doll face. I didn't like them. It was creepy to me. And so when I opened stuff, I'm like, thank you. But I wasn't something. Meanwhile, my brother, he got all the G.I. Joes and He-Man figures that he loved and transform. And I'm a tomboy. I really wanted an Optimus Prime Transformer. But he got the Transformers. And I was salty. I ain't gonna lie. I was salty. I was like, dang. He gets the cool stuff.
But he got the pop
gun.
Play with it.
No, he got the pop gun. I wanted the pop gun. I wanted they put that little red piece of paper and pop. Yep. I wanted to do that. But again, it's because I was a tomboy. And they over here giving me Barbies. Working at McDonald's. Oh my God.
I did not know Barbie worked at McDonald's.
I'm not looking up the picture. I'll have to show it to you. But
that is so funny.
But yeah, that's that. So yeah, that was stuff. I remember one time, and again, I just think my mom was she really wanted me to be a girly girl. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. And so, because one year we went to sleep, woke up, had the, y'all know how parents do. You got the gifts under the tree, but then anything big like the bikes and stuff like that, they would bring it out in the middle of the night. So you didn't know until you woke up. I saw a bike. And you're like, oh my gosh, I had a bike. Of course, my brother had the BMX, and I had the little one with
you sound like you hating.
I did. I told y'all I'm gonna keep it real. I was hating. He had the BMX bike that could do the tricks because he had little pegs and all that stuff on it. He can do all that, but mine had the banana seat and the
do you have a basket
and the streamers off the handles.
Listen, girls went crazy over those kind of
I'm
bikes.
not a girly girl. And this is the same one I was telling y'all before when I took off and I was racing against boys and I was dusting them. I was smoking them on that little huffy bike because I was like, you know what? I may not have a BMX, but I'm going to ride these thighs until I beat the brakes off of y'all. And I did. But then I hit that patch of dirt and slid and scraped my face offside, but I still won that race in my huffy bike.
Your mama was trying to tell you something.
She didn't
racing with the boys.
Yes, I raced. I played football, all that stuff. I did not. I was not a girl.
Look at these streamers. They're pink and purple.
Right. It was the purple. I got the purple one. It was the lilac one. Very yes, with the flowery basket. Yep. I cut that basket off with the quickness. It's girly. I didn't like it.
Basket.
I cut the basket off.
That is such an abomination.
I cut it off.
I have never heard anyone.
Did you used to put the card in the spokes?
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that.
Yes. But I'd never heard anyone actually.
I did. I found them pliers and was like, snip, snip. I'd cut that off.
I didn't have a basket on my bike.
So you wanted the basket?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't want that.
I wanted to put my books in there and my stuff.
Oh my God, that is so nerdy. I'm so sorry. That is super nerdy. I was not doing that. I wanted it off so my friends could ride on my bar handles and stuff like that. I was a big tomboy.
I was scared to do that.
Oh no, we did it.
My cousin didn't have my best interest in mind when it came to playing, because I was the one girl, and I grew up with my two boy cousins in South Florida. I have more cousins, but primarily it was two guys that I grew up with as cousins. So yeah, I was forced to be a tomboy with them. They're like, we're not playing with no dolls. Here go this G.I. Joe. We're not playing with no. I'm like, so yeah, I had to ride on the handlebars of one of my cousin's bike, and he was a daredevil. So I'll be like, please go slow. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. And then when he would break, I would lurch. Let me tell you. You bringing back memories, dog.
Once they showed me how to pop on a curb. Man, listen, I was that kid. Let me tell you. But I'll never forget. So she had bought the bike, and then I turned and looked at the corner. Man, this woman had bought me that gigantic Barbie dream house. I was like, nah.
How old were you?
At that point, probably 8.
You didn't want the Barbie dream house.
I don't like dolls.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
I don't know how many times you want to say
so hard.
I don't. And you know what happened to that? Me and my brother turned that into a whole fortress, and we had He-Man, and everybody stormed the Barbie house. Okay,
you know what?
And we took over that Barbie house, kicked the Barbies out. I think I colored on it, like it was all pink, so I think I colored it black, like with markers and stuff.
Oh my God.
Desecrated
a Barbie
I did.
A Barbie dream house.
Yep, with the elevator and everything. I love my family. I love my parents. Like I said, they were so good and sweet to us.
You know why I'm sorry. You know why I'm also upset at you in this moment?
Because you wanted one.
Yeah, I didn't get one. I got a hand-me-down. My sisters had a Barbie dream house. And when they outgrew it, they gave it to me. So I didn't even get a fresh one.
Well, I was the oldest girl. So yeah, I got this stuff. I had the Barbie Corvette, all that. My mom was, I'm going to tell you, she was trying so hard. I think she wanted a girl that would play Barbies with her. I really do.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Good God, I throw up. I really think that's what she wanted. But here's the thing. If anyone knew my mama was a tough tomboy as well.
She didn't want you to be a tough tomboy.
She didn't want me to be a tough tomboy, but I'm like, dang, it's in my genes. She played softball forever. Like, my mama, and they used to say, my mom used to be like, she used to beat up people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why you want me to be the soft, girly girl? She would like put me in the ruffle dresses and all that stuff, ruffle socks.
I think that goes back to just like societal normalities, quote unquote. Like girls are supposed to wear frilly dresses and the pretty lacy socks and
all that
tails, and the
stuff.
Boys are the ones who gets to go play in the
stockings
dirt
and all that.
Yeah,
nah, I don't want it. So I think finally, when I got a little bit, probably by the time I hit 10, I think she finally was just like, okay. And by then, they had my sister. So my sister came along.
And
so,
is she girly?
She is. She was way more girly than me. Yeah, she was.
They're like, whew.
Yeah. I'm sure my mom's like, okay, fine, I got one. So
Regina can go on now.
Yeah. So they finally gave up. And so I will never, this is going back to when you say favorite Christmas moments. Laser tag. Do you remember in the late 80s, the very first set of home laser tag that came out?
Who made it?
or probably Mattel. I don't know. This was a long time ago.
You actually had a set?
And it was a set. And me and my brother was like, for the whole year, we were like, please, 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 can we get it for Christmas? Please, can we get it for Christmas? And I can't remember how they did it. I think they wrapped it up in sections. So it was like, because they had the guns, the vest, because you had to point at the vest and it would make the sound effect. And that's how you know you got somebody. And there was another piece. I can't remember. But they had wrapped it up in like different, and separate, like take it out of the box and wrapped it up in different sections. And then we as we were undoing the gifts. So that was one of the moments we were so excited. Because I was like, because at first they tried to make it seem like they got it from an older brother. And then they were like, oh, go look over there, go get that gift, Regina, or whatever. And so I unwrapped it, and I thought it was my side of the set. I was like, oh,
that's cute.
And so that was sweet. And that was one thing. And when I tell you, we was outside in our pajamas and robes with that little vest thing on, running around, pew, 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 and shooting each other with a laser tag.
You know what that just reminded me of?
What?
A Christmas Story.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he got the BB.
You should try.
When he was outside that morning.
Man.
Yo, if we're going to talk about Christmas movies really fast, that is one of the top tier Christmas movies ever.
Fight
with your mama on this.
Yeah.
And I love how, I think it's TNT or TBS. One of the two,
one of them will play all day long on Christmas Day.
I used to make my family so mad because they would come on, I'd just leave the TV on.
Yeah.
Can we watch something else? No.
Speaking of TV stuff, let me ask you this. Maybe it's because I'm a military child and I don't think they broadcasted this on there. When did they start doing that Yule log on the TV? Cause
wait.
I was like, because when I was older, people started talking, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so the name of our podcast is Bible by Blacks, right?
Yes.
And this is a Black people Christmas episode, right?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Black folks don't use Yule logs. We can't even spell Yule log.
Right.
So I do not know what a Yule log is for, other than it being
on TV.
On TV in a fireplace looking.
Does it make people like psychologically think that they're warming up because there's a?
But it's on the TV.
Fire on the TV. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Know.
Is it a psychological thing, like they're looking at it?
I don't know.
Or was it for people who couldn't? Well, how can you afford a TV but not a fireplace? I don't know.
Listen.
Okay, so it's not just me then.
No.
Okay.
We're going to put that Yule log thing in the same box as the popcorn on the string as traditions that Black folk have no business doing, because what the heck is a Yule?
I know.
It's a fire. It's a log. It's a piece of wood. What does Yule even mean?
I don't know.
Yuletide.
Right. Yuletide carols being sung by the fire.
What's a Yuletide carol?
I don't know. I just know it's in the song.
No, really, what is a Yuletide carol?
I don't know. I just know it's in the song. I don't know. That's what I was asking. Like, because people were looking at me like, "Oh, you don't know what it is?" I was like, "No, I don't know what that is. We didn't have. I don't know what you're talking about."
When did you hear that? Like, how old are you when you heard it?
Probably like 18, 19.
I don't think I heard you or seen one until maybe college. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until I was older, and you're introduced, of course, by someone from a different culture, and they're like, "Oh no, yeah, we would try." I'm like, "What's the point of that? What is the point of putting the fake fire on the TV?"
Okay, let me get to Googling.
Yeah, because I would like to know people. Oh, and speaking of Christmas traditions, another thing my mom was good for that I don't care for, which, oh shoot, we did say we was going to have ourselves a little liquor today, but I ain't done it yet. But eggnog, my mom,
eggnog.
She liked, I don't like it, but my mom loved eggnog. So every Christmas morning when we were opening gifts, we could not open a gift until we gave my mom her cup or mug of eggnog.
With a little some extra in it.
She probably was, or her, my dad might have been putting some extra in it. Don't know. But all I know is she'll either send me or my older brother to go get the mug and put the eggnog in it. But I think she would purchase the one that had, what was it? The spice, eggnog spice or whatever. What in the world? The face you are making, what?
I feel so bad.
What is it? Oh, is there something about poor people?
No.
Oh, okay. What?
It's something about the purpose of this whole podcast.
Wait. Oh, it's for Black people?
No. Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt your eggnog.
No.
Okay.
Go for it. Because the face she making, she's in deep shock.
I feel like repenting. Okay. So.
Uh-oh.
The Yule log or Yule clog in some areas or Christmas block is a specially selected excuse me, log burnt on a hearth as a winter tradition in regions of Europe and subsequently North America. That's one.
Okay.
I was making this face because the lighting of the Yule log was used to symbolize the birth of Jesus by some, while others claimed it symbolizes Jesus' triumph over sin. I want to just
why
get
were
on my
we not
knees
told
and
that in
think
our
about-
churches?
I have no idea.
Never in my life heard that at all.
Again, remember,
What is this,
it
Wikipedia?
said- Wikipedia and Google.
Oh, okay.
But in regions of Europe, we're not in Europe.
True, we're not European.
And if we're in North America, we in Brooklyn or something.
Right.
I feel like this is more like the New England states around Vermont, Rhode Island, over there.
New Jersey, New York.
Yeah, but I
New
didn't
Hampshire.
know. And today, the burning of the Yule log is seen more as a secular holiday tradition, though it is still performed by those of Christian and pagan beliefs alike during the holidays. How y'all gonna turn it into something like that?
Okay. Well, sorry, y'all. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Okay, so it has pagan roots. I mean, everything has pagan roots.
Yeah, Christmas tree has pagan roots.
Yeah, so dang. But see, okay, like you said, we didn't learn that in church because we don't use a piece of wood to symbolize anything or relate anything to Jesus. It's the manger.
Right. I was saying, I wish we would. What's somebody supposed to do? Lift up a Yule log? Remember me! Remember the Lord!
Can you imagine the Baptist church? We about to bow your heads. We about to light the Yule log in the name of our Father.
Right.
Everybody hold your. Like we can't do that. We can't. We don't.
Nah.
We can't do that.
Nah. Okay. Well. All right. Well, still, what is the purpose of it on TV though? If you're not really lighting one up.
Oh, I didn't look that part up.
Yeah. But either way, that's interesting. But yeah. Eggnog, that was another tradition of my mom's. Oh, and going back to what you were saying about Santa, because I have kids, and I was like, listen, I ain't gonna hunt. One, I'm not gonna hurt the innocence of the youth. But I'm also was like, listen, Santa isn't real. But we can watch all of the Christmas and Santa movies you want. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all that stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm like, Santa ain't get you no gifts. Mommy worked hard, and mommy and daddy got you these gifts. But I also was like, listen, it's up to you to choose if you want to believe in it. But I do go into the story of it when they were younger with the ask, because I was like, he's based off of a man named Chris Kringle from I don't know if it's Norway or whatever, Norwegian.
Over there.
Yeah.
Over
there. And I was like, he was a saint. Well, he became a saint. There was a person, he was born, he became a saint. He would give gifts to the orphanage and the orphanage kids and stuff like that. And so that's part of the tradition of where it comes from. But I was like, he is a real man who they said did dress in ruby red robes and all that stuff.
He wanted to be seen.
And right. And would, give the gifts to the kids and stuff like that. So I was like, that's where it comes from. But is he on a sleigh with reindeer that fly in the sky? Most likely not.
I don't think. Imagine that. How do you go from a man who wanted to give gifts at an orphanage to a man being in a sleigh with 12 reindeer who goes to each and every child's house Christmas Eve to drop off gifts in this entire world? How?
Magically. It's all done magically.
But you know what? Yeah, it's all done by magic, and I wouldn't take that away from a kid,
right?
Because Christmas magic to me is also is important.
Me too.
I helps
do.
To give them hope. I mean, this world is already crazy enough as
it is, and that's what I'm saying. I did not want to take from their innocence and their youth, and my kids know even now. We still every year, like you were saying, Christmas Story. Watch that. Watch the original Grinch and the new Grinch because they like the new one.
But
all
the
three
Jim
of
Carrey
them.
one?
The Jim Carrey one and the new one with the
animated one.
The new animated one.
Okay.
So we watch all three. And we watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And we watch the other one. I have the whole box set of the claymation ones. So the Frosty was animated. So we have Frosty the Snowman. But did you know there was a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and there's like two other ones. There's other parts
Of the clay ones?
Of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's one where Rudolph has to help Santa against Mr. Winter or something like that.
Or maybe I did see that one.
Yeah, he's like evil and he kidnaps some woman. I don't know. It's very creepy when you watch it. You're like, woo! I don't even know how we was watching this and sleeping at night because it was creepy. I mean, when you think about Rudolph Red-Nosed, that big old abominable snowman. Remember when he's to the story? And he come busting in the thing. You're like, wait a minute.
That's not. I feel weird.
Right. You watch it as a kid, you're all engulfed in. You're like, oh wow, look at that magic. His nose lit up red. He saved Christmas that one day or that one year. But then when you get older, you watch it. You're like, wait a minute. Why is this man looking for gold? And why are we in the land of misfit toys? What is happening?
Misfit
and then the guy that wanted, the other homie who wanted the elf that wanted to be the dentist. I was like, what? This story is off.
Wait, didn't you name your dog after one of these characters?
I did. Yukon Cornelius.
Yep.
He's the guy that was silver and gold. Silver and gold. Yeah, that's who he's named after, you guys. My dog is named after Yukon Cornelius from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Not
story.
Yukon, the actual truck.
Yeah, no. Oh, God. Yeah, and there's some people ask me all the time. They be like, oh, is he named after a truck? I'm like, no. I'd be all offended. No, he's not named after a truck.
They asking you that because you black.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'd be offended. Why? Because I'm black, I'm going to name my dog after a car?
Yeah.
No. He's named after the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer character, you guys.
So, not to move off of the movies, but I wanted to ask you, though, since you have children, and we talked about Santa, did you always do like the elf on a shelf?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I know why.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you should know why. But before we jump to that real quick, I was saying that to say, when my mom was alive, she would get mad at me every Christmas because she would be like, I can't believe you're not going to write from Santa on nose, gifts for those babies. And I used to be like, Ma, Santa ain't real, Ma. I was like, why would I even set my kids up to believe that just for somebody to crush their innocence when they get older, because you're gonna have that one kid at school gonna be like, Santa isn't real, I ain't even Santa. And I would also tell my kids, I would tell them, hey, if somebody asks you, do you think Santa is real, you can tell them, hey, I don't believe he is, but if you believe he is, that's fine, that's your belief, but don't be going around crushing people and be like, Santa's not real, it's your parents getting you gifts. I said, don't be that kid. Don't be that.
People take joy in busting people's bubbles too, which is so weird.
It's weird.
It's so selfish.
And then we have you got so many people of them on social media right now with their private accounts, boy. They love being on there busting. But yeah, my mom used to get so mad. To the point where she started sneaking them in. And I was like, Ma, I don't even know why you're doing that. But she was like, yeah, the babies need to believe in something. I'm like, they believe in Jesus, Mama.
So, okay.
But yeah, Elf on the Shelf, because y'all know why. Because
she don't like
got
dolls.
a face. It's a doll. I don't need to be coming down the stairs because my husband would be the one playing around, moving it and all that stuff, playing around with it.
So I am confused. This Elf on the Shelf thing must be fairly recent, right? Because I didn't grow up with no Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, I think it came about.
Was it a book that started off?
I think it was a book that started off a few years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago or something like that, maybe 10 at the most. And then they start making a toy, and now people be doing freaky stuff with the doggone elf.
When I say freaky stuff, these elves be like having full out.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing the posts. I've been
with
like
the Barbies. I'm like, wait,
right? You'd be like, why are y'all doing this? Because now they have have you seen the female one?
Yes.
So it was the white Elf on the Shelf dude, all by his only. Then they gave him a home girl, the white female one. Now they have a black guy. I don't know if there's the black girl one or not.
They have to have more than one to account for all the different faces.
Right, different faces and colors. But people, y'all need to stop.
Like those gnomes you like. There's always a different gnome.
I do. I like the gnomes. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. I like the gnomes, the ones that don't have an actual face, when it's just a little nose that you see in the beard. I like those. I think they're cute. And the plushy ones, not the ones that be out in people's actual garden. That's freaky.
That is freaky.
But yeah, no. I like, and we call them Geralds is what I call them, because they look like a Gerald.
I just the elf, especially for us us black folk. It's so wild to me that we've adopted this as a tradition.
Yeah. And people, and it's supposed to be, so my understanding of the story is the elf is supposed to sit on the shelf and you move it closer. Like you're supposed to have a shelf near the Christmas tree. You're supposed to move it closer every day during December towards the tree.
Oh.
And so the kids know that it's supposed to be moving because every night it's supposed to be going back and telling Santa whether the kid is bad or good. And and once it gets all the way there, Christmas Eve or whatever, and you have your gifts.
So if the elf don't get to the tree, the kids is bad?
I don't listen. This is just what I was told. I don't know whether or not that's from the actual book or someone made it up. I don't know, but that's from my understanding. But now people have turned into a fun thing, which some of them are funny when they be hiding them and making them do some funny things. Yeah. But some of y'all out there, y'all need to quit.
Y'all know what we talking about. So
y'all need to stop. He shouldn't be in a hot tub with a drink and females. Let's not do that.
And females, plural.
Not
just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could rock with the elf on the shelf. That's not my ministry.
Like I said, my husband had one, and because the first year we moved in together, and I started pulling out my tubs and stuff for decor, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get the elf." I said, no, we don't do that. He was like, "What do you mean? It's a tradition in my family." And he said, apparently him and his cousins, they supposed to trade it off each year or something like that.
What?
Yeah, but they do, and they do it to do the funny stuff with it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Did he do this as a child too? Or?
No, I think as an adult, because they were just doing funny stuff, not nasty stuff, but funny stuff with it.
We missed that. I was about to say we have missed that.
But have you seen now? Because I did tell him I would be fine with this. Have you seen the Snoop on the Stoop?
Yes.
So now they made one with a Snoop Dogg version, and I told him, I was like, okay, now that's funny to me. So if you want to get Snoop and put him on the stoop, that's fine by me.
I like that. That's cute.
But again, please don't. Y'all, please do not have the Snoop on the stoop smoking a joint.
Somebody already
drinking a 40. Please don't do this.
Somebody already did.
So yeah, I'm sure it's out there. So, but I honestly, like I said, I don't know where that comes from. But again, it's something with a face, and I don't need stuff staring at me. I'm not trying to sit in my living room and watch TV and lock eyes with because I think the eyes are like blue or something. I ain't trying to lock eyes with this dog.
And it has like a little creepy smile too.
It does.
It's like,
nah, I ain't playing with that.
It does not look like safe to me.
He don't look right. I'm sorry, y'all.
How much you want to bet somebody's gonna make a Christmas movie about an evil elf on the shelf?
Oh, it's coming.
Scary movie. It's coming.
They did it with a leprechaun. You know they come to it.
I'm here for me gold.
All right, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this first part of our Christmas bonus episode. Tune in next week when we pick right back up on part 2. Hope everyone's enjoying their holidays.